Alert! Here are 4 cancer smells people don't pay attention to. Did you know your body might be warning you about cancer through everyday smells? While most changes in body odor are harmless, certain smell changes could be early cancer signs that shouldn't be ignored. Today we're diving into 4 critical body odor changes that might signal something more serious. Every year, millions of people overlook subtle warning signals their bodies send them. Just like dogs can smell cancer with their remarkable sense of smell, our own bodies produce distinct odor changes when something's wrong. From unexplained bad breath to sudden changes in body odor, these signs deserve our attention. What's fascinating is that different types of cancer can create specific smell signatures. Whether it's small cell lung cancer affecting breath odor or other forms causing changes in urine, body, or stool smell, understanding these signs could lead to earlier detection and better outcomes. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why certain cancers cause distinct smell changes, 4 specific odor changes to watch for, when these changes might signal stage 4 cancer or earlier stages, and what to do if you notice these changes. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your health. While not every unusual smell means cancer, knowing when to seek medical attention could save your life. Let's explore these critical warning signs together, starting with perhaps the most common one: changes in breath odor. Persistent bad breath, medically known as halitosis, can sometimes indicate serious underlying conditions, including certain types of cancer. While most cases of bad breath stem from poor oral hygiene or dietary choices, unusual and persistent breath changes warrant attention, particularly when traditional oral care fails to resolve the issue. Lung cancer often creates distinct chemical changes that affect breath odor. As tumors in the lungs develop, they can release specific compounds that create unique breath signatures. This breath change typically presents differently from common bad breath, often described as a distinctive chemical-like smell that persists throughout the day. Small cell lung cancer, in particular, may produce specific volatile organic compounds that result in characteristic breath changes before other symptoms become apparent. Oral cancer and throat cancer can also cause significant changes in breath odor. These cancers may affect how the body processes and expresses various compounds through respiration and saliva production. The resulting breath changes often persist despite rigorous oral hygiene measures. Additionally, as these cancers progress, they might cause physical changes in the mouth or throat that further impact breath odor. Several key characteristics distinguish cancer-related breath changes from regular bad breath. The odor typically remains constant rather than varying with food consumption or time of day. It often presents as a deeper, more pervasive smell that differs markedly from typical morning breath or food-related odors. Some people describe it as having a distinctive chemical or metallic quality. When evaluating breath changes, timing and persistence prove crucial. Temporary bad breath that improves with brushing, flossing, or mouthwash likely has benign causes. However, breath changes that persist for several weeks despite proper oral hygiene deserve attention, especially when accompanied by other symptoms like persistent coughing, difficulty swallowing, unexplained weight loss, or throat pain. The science behind cancer-related breath changes involves complex biochemical processes. Cancer cells metabolize differently from normal cells, producing various compounds that create distinct odor signatures. These metabolic changes can affect multiple body systems simultaneously, potentially causing both breath changes and other detectable symptoms. Modern research continues exploring these connections between breath changes and cancer detection. Scientists study specific compounds cancer cells produce and how they manifest as detectable odors. This research may eventually lead to more sophisticated early detection methods, potentially including breath analysis tools for cancer screening. Early recognition of significant breath changes can contribute to better treatment outcomes. While not every case of persistent bad breath indicates cancer, understanding its potential significance as a warning sign helps people seek appropriate medical evaluation when needed. This awareness, combined with proper medical assessment, supports early detection and intervention when necessary. Changes in urine odor can be significant indicators of potential bladder or prostate cancer. When cancer affects the urinary system, it often alters urine's chemical composition, resulting in distinct odor changes. These changes typically manifest as unusually strong, offensive, or chemical-like smells that persist regardless of hydration levels or dietary habits. Bladder cancer specifically can cause urine to develop a strong, distinct odor accompanied by other changes in urinary patterns. The smell often differs noticeably from typical urine variations and may become progressively more pronounced over time. This change occurs because bladder cancer can affect how the body filters and processes waste products, leading to chemical alterations in urine composition. Prostate cancer may also influence urine odor through several mechanisms. As the prostate enlarges or becomes affected by cancer, it can impact urinary function and chemical composition. The resulting odor changes might persist consistently, unlike temporary changes caused by food or medication. These alterations often coincide with other urinary symptoms such as increased frequency, urgency, or difficulty initiating urination. The biochemical basis for cancer-related urine odor changes involves complex metabolic processes. Cancer cells produce different metabolic byproducts compared to normal cells, leading to the presence of unique compounds in urine. These compounds, known as volatile organic compounds, VOCs, create specific odor signatures that differ from typical urine smells. Timing and persistence of odor changes play crucial roles in their significance. Sudden, unexplained changes that continue for several weeks warrant attention, especially when accompanied by other urinary symptoms or changes. Morning urine typically provides the clearest indication of unusual odors, since it's more concentrated and less affected by daily fluid intake and dietary variations. Current research explores the relationship between urinary VOCs and cancer detection. Scientists study specific chemical markers in urine that might enable earlier cancer detection through odor analysis. This research may eventually lead to new diagnostic tools based on detecting these unique chemical signatures. Body odor changes, particularly those affecting the skin and underarms, can signal various types of cancer, including skin cancer, breast cancer, and liver cancer. These cancers can fundamentally alter how the body processes and expresses compounds through sweat and skin cells, resulting in distinct changes to natural body odor patterns. Skin cancer may cause localized odor changes as it affects the structure and function of skin cells. These changes often manifest in specific areas where tumors develop, creating unique chemical signatures that differ from normal skin odor. The affected areas might produce persistent, unusual smells that don't respond to standard hygiene practices. Breast cancer can make your body smell different. As cancer cells multiply, they create specific volatile organic compounds that can be released through the skin, particularly in the breast and underarm areas. These changes often present as an unfamiliar, consistent odor that differs markedly from typical body smell patterns. Liver cancer significantly impacts body odor due to the organ's crucial role in processing bodily chemicals and toxins. When liver function becomes compromised by cancer, it affects how the body metabolizes various compounds, leading to distinct changes in overall body odor. These changes typically manifest as persistent alterations in natural body smell that remain consistent regardless of external factors. The scientific basis for cancer-related body odor changes involves complex metabolic processes. Cancer cells utilize different metabolic pathways compared to normal cells, producing unique chemical compounds that create specific odor signatures. These metabolic variations can affect multiple body systems simultaneously, potentially causing widespread changes in body odor. Modern research continues investigating the connection between cancer and body odor changes. Scientists study specific volatile organic compounds produced by cancer cells and how they manifest as detectable smells. This research spans multiple cancer types and may eventually lead to new diagnostic tools based on detecting these unique chemical signatures through advanced scent analysis technology. Early detection of significant body odor changes contributes to better treatment outcomes. Sudden, unexplained changes that persist for several weeks, particularly when accompanied by other physical symptoms, represent important warning signs. These changes often present differently from regular body odor variations caused by diet, exercise, or environmental factors. Changes in stool odor can indicate various gastrointestinal cancers, including colorectal cancer, intestinal tract cancers, and pancreatic cancer. These cancers fundamentally alter how the digestive system processes food and nutrients, leading to distinct changes in stool characteristics and odor. Colorectal cancer significantly impacts stool odor through multiple mechanisms. As tumors develop in the colon or rectum, they affect how waste materials are processed and moved through the digestive system. This often results in chemical changes that create distinctly different stool odors. The changes typically remain consistent and don't vary with dietary modifications. Pancreatic cancer creates unique stool odor changes due to its effects on digestive enzyme production. When cancer affects the pancreas, it may reduce or alter the production of enzymes necessary for proper digestion. This leads to distinct changes in how food is processed, resulting in characteristic stool odor alterations that persist over time. The scientific basis for cancer-related stool changes involves complex biochemical processes. Cancer cells metabolize nutrients differently from normal cells, producing unique chemical compounds that create specific odor signatures. Current research examines the relationship between gastrointestinal cancers and stool composition. Scientists study specific compounds produced by various cancer types and how they manifest in digestive system output. This research may eventually contribute to new diagnostic tools based on detecting unique chemical markers in stool samples. Recognition of significant stool changes supports early detection efforts. Sudden, unexplained changes that continue for several weeks, particularly when accompanied by other digestive symptoms, warrant attention. These changes typically differ from temporary variations caused by dietary factors or minor digestive issues, presenting as more profound and persistent alterations in stool characteristics. Early identification of these changes can lead to better treatment outcomes. The persistence and nature of stool odor changes, combined with other digestive symptoms, often provide important indicators of potential underlying conditions. Body odor changes warrant careful consideration, but it's essential to understand that smell changes alone cannot diagnose cancer. While certain odor changes might signal underlying health conditions, most cases stem from common, non-cancerous causes that resolve with appropriate attention to their root cause. You might notice changes in smell in your body, but this doesn't mean you have cancer. Most odor changes are caused by non-cancerous conditions like diet. Diet significantly influences body odors through various chemical compounds in foods. Strong-smelling foods like garlic, onions, and certain spices can temporarily alter breath, sweat, and stool odors. These changes typically resolve within days as the body processes these compounds. Similarly, various medications affect body chemistry, leading to temporary changes in breath, urine, and body odors. These medication-induced changes often normalize once the body adjusts or medication concludes. 2. Infections. Infections represent another common source of odor changes. Bacterial or fungal infections can create distinct smells as microorganisms multiply and interact with body tissues. These infection-related odors typically improve with appropriate treatment. Changes in hygiene habits or environmental factors might also cause temporary odor variations that resolve with proper care. 3. Hormonal fluctuations. Hormonal fluctuations significantly impact body chemistry and resulting odors. Natural hormonal cycles, stress responses, and various medical conditions can trigger temporary or cyclical changes in body odors. These hormonal-related changes often stabilize as underlying hormonal patterns normalize. 4. Digestive system issues. Digestive system issues frequently cause changes in breath and stool odors. Conditions like acid reflux, food intolerances, or temporary digestive disturbances can create distinct odor changes that improve once digestive function returns to normal. Understanding these common causes helps maintain perspective when evaluating smell changes. While remaining aware of potential cancer indicators remains important, recognizing that most odor changes have benign causes helps avoid unnecessary anxiety. Changes that persist beyond expected timeframes or occur alongside other concerning symptoms merit further evaluation. This balanced understanding supports appropriate health monitoring while maintaining realistic perspectives about common odor variations. Before we end, remember that this video serves educational purposes only. While understanding these potential warning signs is important, any persistent or concerning changes in body odors should be evaluated by medical professionals who can perform proper diagnostic tests. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay aware, and remember, early detection saves lives.